Lambda class daily for the Ethereum consensus client. I'll go look for the YouTube link so that we can share it. I think that sometimes this is just a refresh issue. Just looking at the YouTube, sometimes it's not loaded. The fact that there's a live daily happening. All right, there it is. Cool. The link is shared. I think that we can start with the updates. Fernando, do you want to go first?
Yes. For my part, I added the documentation of the SSC library, the schema types. I already pushed a PR, and I left some comments, so I am addressing those. I think I am going to choose another issue to work with documentation together with another issue.
That's great. Sorry, I think that I'm getting some networking issues, so I will connect to the phone data for a couple of seconds. I was saying I'll use my phone data instead of my Wi-Fi because it's been a little bit unstable. Could you repeat, Fernando, what was the issue that you opened a PR on? So I noted communication
The,
and then it got.
the documentation about the schemas
Ah,
of the SSC library.
yeah, I saw that one. Okay, thank you. Thanks for clarifying. Thomas, do you now go next?
Sure. Yesterday I mostly was fixing all PRs, but I also finished not really finished. There's still some work to do, but we already have a validator or a validator process that computes the attestation duties for each epoch. And for now, it just logs into the screen, but I'm gonna also add and today I'm gonna add the logic to subscribe to the um, attestation topics that are needed for those duties. And maybe change the logging to produce some dummy attestation. We can't really sign because we don't have validators in the network, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that your approach is a great one. Like just emit the attestation and instead of sending it through the network, just log it out, something like that. I think that's a good first
We
step.
could potentially just send some random attestation to the network just to also test the publishing part. But we should leave that for the testnet.
Yeah, I think that we have two possible fronts in there. On the one hand, we can leave it for the testnet, which I think is the best possible way to test it. I don't know how our unit testing capabilities will be here. Like, I remember that you did something about like I don't know, remember if it was discovery or if it was like for Gossip Sub, you did some level of unit testing of the
For
P2P
request and response, I think
for
there's
request
a PR
response.
open.
Okay, and do you think anything like that is possible here, or that's completely out of the way, out of question?
Uh, we could test like the computation of duties, but it's kind of hard because you need a sample.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay, don't
you
worry. I
have
think that we
to.
can, yeah, we can discuss that afterwards. It's not the highest priority thing either way. So I think that like having that in the testnet is both simpler and more important. So we can like figure out how to unit test that section afterwards. All right, and we should also check if there are any spec tests that are related to this. But I don't know if there are any spec tests related to validator duties. I know that there are a lot for the beacon chain responsibilities. I don't know if for validator that we have those as well, like for the helper functions and that kind of stuff. But let's check, just do a quick check of that today if we can, and if not, then we can just move on with the testnet. Does that sound reasonable to you?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I also missed a couple of sentences of your update, but I will watch the daily afterwards and update so that you don't have to repeat yourself, because my connection was unstable during a couple of seconds. All right. Thanks for the update. Do you have anything else?
Nope.
Thank you. Yeah, not that you needed to. That was a great update. On my side, I reviewed all of the PRs that were missing yesterday morning, and then I did a lot of office-related stuff because we're moving to a new office, and most of my day was consumed by that. Plenty of new PRs were added yesterday, so I will review those in the next couple of hours, and then I will add the validator features to the roadmap. And make sure that we are not missing anything architecture-wise related to validators. I will plan the next community call, like the one for March, which should be in the next following weeks. And then I will take an issue, either related to validators or to Denev, which are our highest priorities right now. But that's my that's gonna be my day today. So those are my updates. Do we have any final comments or questions? Okay, cool. Then we can finish the daily for today. Thank you all for joining. See you all tomorrow.